am here with the Sassy Fit Diva herself. And she got some goodness today for y'all. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you more about her brand.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. My name is Danielle McNealy. I am Mrs. Sassy Fit Diva. And today we have my amazing Slim Fit Detox Tea. This tea right here has been dropping pounds like crack in the 80s. And if you don't believe me, you can go to a few of my customers' pages and see how fabulous they look. And we can start with myself, okay? That's how I lost my postpartum weight. I am an evidence-based coach. I'm a personal trainer. I have recently started offering Pilates. I have a pink Pilates subscription here on Facebook. And I just finished a second master's degree in psychology.
I know that's right. Because you're a coach as well, right?
Yes.
Tell us what is you said
evidence-based coach. So with
tell us more about that.
Evidence-based coach tied to psychology. So I can coach you with psychological evidence. I can't, provide therapy to you because I'm not a therapist. But what I can do, if you say, okay, I'm having problems with my time management, I can then go and look up, whatever proof to say, look, this is tied to your fitness. This is why you're not able to do this or you're not able to succeed. So yeah, I can use.
You can put it together and tell us why we're experiencing those setbacks and those blockages when we're trying to reach our weight loss goals, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But if it's anything emotional or, depression, something like that, I would have to refer you to someone else.
As you should.
Yes.
They need some help from a counselor or a therapist. Okay, so what do we have here today?
Today we have Slim Fit, the amazing detox tea. So each bag comes with 14 tea bags, okay? So all you do is take your little tea bag and you put it in 8 ounces of water and you're going to steep it for 3 to 5 minutes, or as long as you feel like, you need to steep it. But keep in mind, the longer you steep this, the stronger it is. So if you're one of the ones that have a hard time going to the bathroom, you stay backed up, steep it a little longer, and I promise you, it is going to clear you all the way out.
All the way out.
All the way out.
All the way out.
And if you don't eat right, you will experience what he experienced on White Chicks. Okay, you'll be in there. Yes, you definitely. But this tea makes you get right. Either you gonna or get off the pot. And that's what it forces you to level up with your fitness, because it helps curb your appetite, but it also gives you the glow and the energy. So let's say you're having problems with overeating, binge eating all the time. This is going to help you cut back on that. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I like Oreos, okay? I do. And yes, they are vegan by accident. So if I was to eat, let's say 4 or 5 Oreos, and I done had a cup of this, the next morning I'm paying for it, okay? It's going to be like, girl, that's not what we're on. Your goals are not aligning with, the food that you're consuming. So.
Absolutely. And I'm one of the ones, I have a very slow digestion because I'm not a big, meat eater. I don't eat a lot of, my iron is very, very low. So my digestion is just slower. And one day, I missed the second time. The first time I let it steep overnight by accident, I threw it out. I was like, no, it's probably, I shouldn't do it. But the second time, I was like, I can't keep throwing away my tea. So I drank it and I texted you. I said, Danielle, did you know that if you let it steep longer, oh my God, it clears you out? She was like, yes, I did know that. People told me about that. I was like, okay. So when I've gone a while and hadn't had, I really need to do it again because I'm going to buy me some tea before she leaves. But I let the tea steep overnight and then I drink it in the morning. And my digestion is really slow, so it won't get me till about later on in the evening when I'm back home. But if you are more regular, I do not advise steeping it overnight.
Yes.
Maybe a few hours, or just take it as she just prescribed 3 to 5 minutes, let it steep, and then it's very natural. It tastes better when it steeps for a shorter period of time because as the herbs steep, they get a little bit more bitter. But if you take it as she said, it's a very mild, sweet taste. Similar to peppermint tea, it's really good.
Yeah, and you can always add, honey for those who are not vegan. If you are vegan, you can add agave. You can squeeze lemon. Now, I only do the lemon squeeze because I do have a problem with sugar. I love it, as most of us do. But I've recognized that if I do get something sweet, then I'm going to want them Oreos, and I might want something else, and I'm going to want something else. So, to help me stay on track here, I just drink it with the lemon. And the reason why I do add lemon is because that's a natural diuretic. So if you're one of the ones who keep a lot of fluid on you, which most women do, and you don't even really notice, yes, especially when it's almost time for your cycle or ovulation, you are going to bloat. You're going to retain, fluid. So the tea helps with that as well. And then one thing I do want to point out, I have IBS, and if you're not familiar with IBS, sometimes you can go for, just flow, and then sometimes you're constipated. And it kind of feeds on your emotions, like if you're excited, you might have the bubble guts. If you're, going through something, like it can be anything that can set your stomach off with. But this tea helps regulate me, because I know I've had people ask, well, you've reached your go away. Well, whoever said I had a go away, let's start there, okay? But I know, I look good, I get it, thank you. And I'm so thankful for that. But
a product of the product,
yes.
You hear me?
But I, continue drinking it because it does help. And IBS can make you bloat to where you look like you're pregnant, and it can be very uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay, and so for you just let it steep to 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're good.
So I take, I have that little kettle, when you plug in, and then as soon as I pour the hot water on, and it's where it's room temperature for me to drink, I just go ahead and drink it. Unless I don't forget, and it's an hour later, but it's not several hours later, because trust me, I don't want any white chick stuff, okay?
Girl, because listen, when I tell you it will clean you out.
Yes, very much so.
So, take that information and do with it what you will. So let's talk about some other things, because you have your own gym.
Well, so in 2018, I quit my job, my full-time job, to do training full-time, and I did open a studio in Pine Bluff. And COVID hit 2020. I was pregnant. I was one of the first to actually close, because that first person who had the COVID was seen by a nurse who I was training. So I had to shut down before everybody else did. And like I said, I was pregnant at the time, delivered in June, and then postpartum kicked in, and it was a bit too much. So I made the decision in January of 21 to go ahead and close the studio. And in 23, after, popular demand, I came back training people. Yes, in my driveway. And then my wonderful husband helped me turn our garage into a studio. So
it's really nice in there.
Yes, we have Pilates.
Yeah. I did Pilates in there, and I didn't text you and tell you this, but girl, my arms and such burned for like 3 to 4 days after.
Yes.
And it did. I was like, I did the workout, and I was like, okay, girl. When I woke up the next morning, I said, you're kidding.
Yeah.
It's very effective strength training, y'all. If you haven't tried Pilates, you need to try it at least once.
Yes. And then I also offer the mat Pilates, which I'm trying to do more mainstream, meaning you can do it from your home, at your time, whenever you feel like it. And that's through Facebook. I have a pink Pilates subscription, and it's $9.99 per month. I upload a 30-minute workout once per week, plus you get a monthly meal plan, you get affirmations, you get journal prompts, you're getting all this soft girl energy. That's what it is, because we're trying to be more soft. So that's with the subscription. And I do want to let you all know that if you're not in the room, or you're in the room and you're waiting on the announcement, you need to get in the room, because I didn't just come to sell the tea, I came to sell out. And we got a code to give you all that's going to make this awesome tea be half off. But it's just going to be during this live. And once this live ends, the coupon code is going off. So tell whoever you need to tell. They need to get in this room.
Get on in here.
now.
Share the live. Share the live.
Yeah, share the live.
Are we
Let's
giving the code now, or when are we giving?
Let's see. It's might as well go and give the code.
Okay.
So
type it in.
All right. The code is LAB. LAB.
Okay.
50.
50. That's it.
That's the code.
Lab 50. Put it in now. I got my 2 in. I said, put it in 2.
Yes. So you get to get basically 2 teas for the price of 1. There's no limit of how many you can order. Go in there and order. Get one for your mama, your cousin, your sisters,
Stocking stuff.
your dad, whoever. And let me tell you, it works for men too, but you got to be consistent. That's with anything. You cannot drink 1 cup and wake up looking like Beyonce. It don't work like that. This is a lifestyle change, and you have to do your part.
Yeah.
But let the tea help you.
Yes, it's definitely a boost. Seriously, it'll get all that backed up stuff out, so you can eliminate it and see some progress on the scale. Talk to me about, because I'm a part of your soft girl. What are we called?
Pink Pilates.
Pink Pilates, your subscription. So I'm a part of that, and I can't wait to see all the benefits and such. But do I need to do some cardio along with that?
So, cardio, of course, is good for your heart. So, heart health. Now, with the exercises that we're doing in the group, I don't. And I try to remember that my beginner's level is not equivalent to you all's beginner level. But the thing about Pilates, even though it's slow, it gets the heart up. It gets the heart rate up because you have to breathe a certain way. You have to be positioned a certain way. It's not just, when we normally do squats and stuff, you just kind of throwing your body. No, ma'am, you got to make sure, it's a whole different, closing your
like
rib
the
cage.
ring and stuff, you got to hold and squeeze and activate all at the same time and breathe. And I was going to say something, I say that live. I'll tell her later we can laugh back. But, so, look, I'm getting all my questions answered because she's in the studio. Am I supposed to do that one exercise, that one session that you do on the week, 3 to 4 times that week, and then the next week do the other thing?
So because will be week 5 here. Yeah, this will be week 5. So you already have 4 videos. So technically you can go through and you can mix and match. Or you can pick parts of your favorite ones because some of them are more enjoyable than others.
I like a challenge.
Yes.
I like a challenge. So are you telling me I don't really have to do cardio because your Pilates is like cardio mixed together?
It's your strength training, it's your Pilates, honey. We're not leaving out nothing. The glutes, your obliques, everything. Cause see, a lot of times y'all just be worried about 6-pack, baby. Let's worry about the obliques on the side.
That's what I'm
Even the obliques though, that's what makes the waist look smaller. We want to look like women, not square, Yeah. So we want the curves and Pilates. Well, Pink Pilates. I can't speak for everybody's Pilates, but I make sure that you get the full body, like she's mentioning with the cardio, the heart health, and all that. We're doing it all. Now, like I say, it's very slow paced, but it's intentional. And when you do intentional movements, like she said about being sore for that many days, and that was just from one workout. So imagine what you could look like if you just dedicate yourself. Just even start off with that. $9.99 per month, you cannot beat that. Plus, you get to log in at your time whenever you feel like it. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning to do the workout, there are many, many health benefits. And now psychiatrists are even saying that it helps with people with ADHD. And maybe that's why it's working out so well for me because, honey, I'm here. I'm all over the place sometimes. Yes. It was something else I want to say about Pink Pilates. Oh, so I know you're probably wondering, what do we use? We, like she mentioned earlier, we have the ring, we have the Pilates ball, and guess what? I have it all for you all. We have pink Pilates kits. You get a pink mat. Everything's pink, okay? Because we're living our soft girl lives. So I have those. They're $35. You get your mat plus 13 other pieces inside this your kit.
Socks,
yes.
Socks, bands, balls, rings.
The resistant bands.
The little block thing you put your knees on.
So you're getting everything for the $135. I can guarantee you right now. You go on Amazon, honey, and you're gonna pay $30-some just for the kit, and you're not getting the mat. So if you want to get that, then you can contact me. Listen, you all, I prefer to be contacted through my website, not through my DMs, okay?
What's the website?
Website is sassyfitdiva.com. Let me send it directly to you. Because it's,
you can comment it in the comments on the live.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So I got another question while you're doing that.
Okay.
How many times a week do I need to work out?
Now, the older we get, we really need to be clocking at least 4.
Okay.
4, if not
4
5.
to 5. Yeah, I do 4.
And this is the thing. You want to think about the whole 7 days. And I'm not saying get up and go to the gym every day or do 100 this every day. What I'm saying is you need to be active. If you're one of the ones who sit, you know, you have a job where you're sitting all day, baby, that's going to cause flat ass. Can we call something? That's going to cause flat ass. I'm just telling y'all. So you're going to have to get up and do something. You cannot just sit. And you'll need to do more of, you know, even if it's just walking. And I know y'all have heard of Leslie, walk away the pounds. Baby, sit in front of your TV and do this. It's cold outside. So who wants to actually go outside? You don't have to. Just get in front of your TV. Or if you're watching TV, every time you go on break, do 10 squats or, you know, do wall push-ups, do something. You want to move because what's happening is you're gaining weight and or not losing weight because you're consuming more calories than you're burning.
Yeah.
You don't move enough to eat the way some of y'all eat. And that's just the honest to God truth. You know, so you're going to have to find a balance. And that's why we call this thing a lifestyle change. Because you got to be able to balance it all. The nutrition, the overall calories, and the calories that you're burning. Just because you went to the gym and it said you burned 1,200 calories a day, that does not give you the right to go to buffet. That does not, okay?
Listen, she fussing it all over us right now. I was gonna ask you something else. Okay, you're vegan.
Yes.
How long have you been vegan, and what made you
5
make that
years.
that
5
decision?
years. So I've been vegan for 5 years. I'm trying to get on at 11. So maybe I need to go live too. Y'all give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm live because people are saying they didn't even get it.
Hey, Kalisa. She said you telling the truth. She said, why is she so funny? I don't know. Hey, Dominique, happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday!
Happy
And why am I
birthday.
laying down here? Because the camera up
It's
here.
your
See?
birthday.
Okay.
It's your
Now
birthday.
I'm gonna put my phone right here, and I hope y'all can hear me.
Put your
Okay.
code in there.
Yes.
For them.
So
Lab 50, guys. Sell her out. Sell her out.
let me see. Where do I put all the stuff in? Cause y'all know who it is already. The comments. Where am I supposed to check this up? I'm acting like them folks.
Look,
I don't know.
you go on her page and comment, and then she can pin it.
Okay.
You go on her page and comment on the link, and then she can pin it. She can pin it on her.
Listen, we got Brandon in the background telling me these old ladies gotta work stuff.
Yeah, because y'all know sometimes I
Go
just
to her page.
Make her the same.
Page, see your live and comment. Lab 50.
Is it all caps?
Oh, and I done got off. Because I thought he said for you to do something.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay,
he was,
go
You
ahead.
yeah,
stay
he
on-
was
stay on
saying,
your live.
Okay.
y'all, this is, excuse us. I put the code in her first live. She's gonna go live
So
with
when she
me.
commented, you just pin it to the top of it.
Okay.
Girl, look at us. Look at this.
They at work not doing
Oh, yeah,
that.
look at we on here looking like
Trying to get that flat ass.
I'm just telling you for real. Now listen, we want flat stomachs, not flat asses. So let's just make sure. Okay?
so get up and move your butt.
Yes.
Also,
Oh, about being vegan. So I've been vegan for 5 years.
yes. It's Vicky, you can look another note. Please thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, so I've been vegan for 5 years. And what made me go vegan, so I've always been weirded out about food.
Okay. You were very thin in high school too.
Maybe. I don't
Weren't you?
Well,
You were so tall, you looked skinny.
I haven't been this size since like 6th grade. This weight.
So you were
This
bigger
size.
in high school?
I was, and see, that's another thing we have to talk about. So in high school, I remember, I think being like 185 my senior year or whatever. But I was bigger. I wore like a 13, 14.
But you
I
were
can't do
tall.
nothing with no 13, 14 now, honey.
Did it fall off you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But, so I've always been weirded out about food. And like with chicken, I can only eat skinless, boneless chicken breast. Because you know that black stuff that's in the,
Oh, girl.
Then fish smell and had this and the other. So it was just like, you know what? Let me just not eat meat. And then as I was not eating meat, I'm like, you know what? I don't want nothing that bleeds. I don't want none of that. So I just went vegan. And I did it right before Thanksgiving. I remember telling my friend Jason Moss, I was like, look,
Jason. Hey, Jason.
yes, I was like, Jason, I'm gonna go vegan. Girl, it's gonna be Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
He was like, you might just wait until the first of the year. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Why would I wait until the first of the year when I can just do it now? So now that would have to be a whole nother lie.
that you just skipped over. Why wait till the first of the year when you can do it?
Yeah,
now?
like why y'all waiting till the first of the year to do something y'all say every damn year you're gonna do anyway, which is lose weight. You know you don't do it. Let me tell y'all something. And y'all know, and if you don't know, you finna find out. I like to keep it real. I came back to Facebook in July of this year. When I came back, some of y'all was on this fitness journey, and it hadn't went anywhere.
Ooh. They jogged
Or
you.
when I left December of 24, you was on a fitness journey, and when I came back, I guess it disappeared. I'm just trying to. So what you need is some consistency. And see, that's where all these accolades from me come in. Because, honey, look at my top. No, I'm not going to say top because, nobody getting jealous. But one of my great makeovers would be Miss Brianna Bishop. Brianna started in February. And I'm not going to even tell y'all what the girl weighed. But just know, baby, we do accountability coaching, she does Pilates, and she does strength training, and of course she keeps tea on deck. So you might just need a little extra, and it might be, hey, you need me to hold your hand a little bit. I won't physically touch you, but we will, we'll work that out to where,
Yeah.
I can help you with
I got a
whatever it
feeling
is
if
you
you
need.
get her as
But
a
you
coach.
come in on there.
I got a feeling if
You depend on
Look at him.
Yeah, here, take that right away.
How do you tap it or something? Anyway, I got a feeling if you get her as a coach, Danielle as a coach, you're going to be losing some weight. Because I just feel like she ain't going to play with you.
Yeah.
You gotta come. You gotta be normal.
But I'm saying, why can't you come in on her?
You can't come in. I can't. You can't
You
talk
can't
about
come in
on
on
your own
live.
live.
See, that's why we don't even be on live.
Okay.
That's what I'm
But you
saying.
can on your computer. On my computer, I can come in
So
and talk to
when
y'all.
you come and pop up, then you just pin it, and then it goes there. So.
Okay, well, whoever is on here, y'all better take y'all butts to my website right now, because now we're over the 20 minutes, but we gonna just work with us for a little bit.
Yeah,
Use
we
code LAB50, LAB50, and go get y'all several of these bags of teas. Baby, you can get 2 for the price of 1, and it's just, once this live in, that's it. And the tea will not be on sale again this year, I'm telling y'all now.
Yeah, this year's almost out.
This year is up. And if you've been wanting to try it, or your mama want to try it, your daddy, your sister, whoever, get them some tea. Put it in their stock and stuff. And it's not saying that you're saying that they need it. You're just saying, hey, you want to help them glow from the inside out.
Okay, we get it, y'all. Lab 50.
LAB50.
LAB 50.
Hey, I'm on now.
Yeah, we got a lot going on this time. It's all right.
Yeah, I gotta respond to people on the watch because they was trying to get in. Okay, now how you say I need to be in it? Or she pinned it or what? 'Cause I don't know. I'm glad you was here because Lord, we've been in here trying.
Okay. All right, y'all. What else do I want to ask you while I have you here? What do I need to eat? Oh, are you finished talking about your vegan journey?
Oh, which we definitely need to do another live one day and talk about
We'll sit
the
over
health
here and
benefits. Yes,
we're
honey.
getting this together.
And then we can rap too, we can flow, because you're on Tupac's wife. In case
Really?
y'all know that. And I know I know. Y'all ain't got to tell Maurice, he know that. That's why when y'all come in over there, y'all see Tupac sitting on the refrigerator. He over there, okay?
He over there.
But I don't think y'all understand the health benefits that are tied to being vegan. One thing I point out, dairy. And you don't even have to be vegan to go dairy free. If you all can look this up, okay? Dairy, it is, and it makes the mucus in your body. First of all, you get inflammation, and then if you think about it, when somebody gets sick, you hear all that phlegm and stuff in them. I don't have that because I don't have mucus in my body because I don't do dairy.
Your nose doesn't run.
None of that. I don't, and I used to have it.
We could give it to the dairy. Her nose will stop running.
And y'all, there are very good dairy-free products. They're at Walmart. Even Super One and Brookshire have started to add them. So just look for it, say dairy-free. And it is
I
going
love
to take.
butter and cheese.
We have all that. I just made some hot chocolate the other day, y'all, with some dairy-free, and it's at Super One. Dairy-free hot cocoa, and then I had the dairy-free Cool Whip. Couldn't tell me nothing, baby. I was in heaven.
What about chocolate?
We do have, no, we have dairy-free chocolate. We have oat milk chocolate. They have some at Walmart. Very delicious. But see, these are things I like to stay away from.
You don't, because you're not gonna.
Because I'm gonna run out.
Like you really want chocolate if you chocolate.
I'm gonna run out. So but it's at Walmart. Y'all just gotta get this stuff
What
a
do
try.
you do for your sweet tooth? Because I have all of my teeth are sweet. So like, what do I do?
Well, all mine are sweet too. So, if I do want candy or something, I will get, like I said, the dairy-free chocolate, or we have our own, like they have Skittles, we have Giggles. And I know that may seem funny to some of y'all, because I had it's not a Reese's, it's called Unreal. And I was telling a friend. And I was like,
dairy-free?
yes.
Wow, okay.
Well, not all their stuff, so just read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this particular cup, it was, and my friend was like, well, I have the real thing. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. You have mucus too.
Ooh.
But, let me see what else we want to talk about.
What do I need to eat? How do I transition? Because me and my husband have been toying with the idea, but he's a really big meat eater. I don't have to have meat, but I love butter and dairy, like cheese.
Okay.
I don't like milk, but I like butter and I like cheese. I like pizza a whole lot. I like nachos.
Yes, and you can make your nachos. You can do the pizza. Once again, there is a taste difference. It's a texture difference. It's a consistency difference. And it's going to take a little, just a little getting used to. But, so when you think about the vegan cheese, think of the government cheese. And I know y'all don't get on here trying to act like y'all ain't had that commodity box, baby. Because you definitely was in that. If you weren't in your line, your grandma had it. That cheese, remember, didn't melt. Vegan cheese don't really melt either. You can get it to melt,
I love me a good cheese.
but you gotta do some stuff to it. But it's still very, very good.
Someone just texted me and said she caught the end of your live. I guess the one that we ended up there early. Wants to know if you have pickup options for your teeth.
The only people who can pick up are clients. So, no. That's the only people who you would have to be. And you can thank,
Don't do this.
okay.
Don't do that. Could you, if they pay, could you drop them off here and they come pick up here? Well, no, we don't. This is not a business.
Right, and we don't, want to get started with that.
Yeah,
but
we don't.
shipping, y'all, I promise you, unless, just ask people who get shipping. You get it literally the next day or the day after. So, now if you have someone who currently trains with me, if they want to pick it up for you, they are more than welcome to do so. Other than that, it is shipping only. And
I don't train with her. I'm a subscriber, so don't ask me. You'll have to ask somebody who goes to her location. I do it through Facebook.
yes. And the thing is, y'all, just keep in mind, I have a home-based business, and that's the reason. If I was back in the studio, you guys could come and pick up, but just shipping is shipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lab 50. Yes,
Lab
the government
50.
cheese. It was, and don't forget about that peanut butter, Roz. That was good too. But
Is there Roz on there, Roz?
Mhm.
No, oh wait a minute. Roz on yours. Hey Roz, tell Michelle she got to do the shipping, cause that's who texted me.
so yeah, it's shipping only, y'all. And I promise you, this is very. I'm like Prime, the Prime before they closed the center in Little Rock. Meaning it's gonna come right on out. Trust me, when I get home, I'm putting everything together, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. All right. So one last question, and y'all thank me because that means that the code is extended. But one last question.
Mm-hmm.
What advice do you have for people who are interested in the vegan lifestyle or maybe limited meat and dairy, but gonna miss it?
Okay.
What meal suggestions to transition?
Well, let's start with missing it. Whatever the non-vegan, before going vegan, we have the exact same thing. Our food just doesn't bleed. That's the only difference. It doesn't bleed, and it does not come from animals. I promise you, you can still have your big burger, your shake, your French fries, your pizza, your nachos,
What do you make
rotel.
burgers out of?
We have Impossible, or you can do, like
A
pecan.
walnut.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a walnut.
We
Yeah,
cooking with that.
pecan.
Yeah, we do cooking show.
For real, because I got some and Mama, if you watching, I'm gonna put them to use as soon as she say okay. But Mama had bought me those hot plates a while ago because I was supposed to, what he just said, I was
Yeah.
supposed to be doing it,
Oh.
but I never did. So
Why not?
yeah. So y'all just need to come in and tell me what y'all want because I'm
Do
gonna
it
be
for the subscribers. Make it
Oh,
pay
yes.
for it.
I definitely tell. I want to do this. I want to.
Do
Yeah,
it.
like for real. So I got hot plates or whatever.
She can come up here and do it, kick it off, and then if you want to keep seeing it, you gotta subscribe. It's $9.99 per month.
Yes.
Get that. Look at
So
me.
it's-
Yeah, because it's on there. It's already
Keep
pinned.
that coming.
How you
And
do chicken? Like no.
And y'all subscribe to me, 99 cents. See behind the scenes.
we have
Just
it's soy.
Soy. That's
And
what
you
make your
can-
boobs. Okay, so this is the thing. People, especially my mama, hey mama, she tells me that soy is gonna make my boobs bigger.
Well, mine's still sitting here flat.
They go with proof right there, mama. That's not true.
No, that theory.
So and I do tofu every day. So
Do you?
yes.
And you roast it in the oven because that looks pretty good. That's that tofu takes on the flavor
Of whatever it is, and you make it to whatever
But you can
texture
make
you want.
eggs, scrambled eggs.
Yes,
like
it's
a
so good.
It's not eggs, but it's a tofu scramble.
You gotta show us how to do
Yes.
With the turmeric to make it
Yes.
the color.
Uh-huh.
Turmeric high.
It is, but y'all, and see that'll be for our cooking segment. Because I'm gonna say, y'all start running cheap seasonings.
Stop running cheap seasons. She
Just
does
start
it.
reading your labels, please, y'all. Start reading these labels because what's happening with costs rising the way it is, they're starting to put this bioengineered stuff in a lot of these foods.
Mm.
And you wonder why so many people have cancer. They're giving it to us.
Ooh.
And that's just what it is. This is what we're eating.
Wow.
So we want to make sure that we're reading all labels. I know sometimes it's more feasible for our budget to get this 99-cent whatever, but
The great value, garlic powder.
yes, yes,
I do buy that.
yes. Because Mama want to know why you gotta get the organic. Oh well, if you read what's on the back of that, it might got wood chips in it. I'm
We
just
only
telling
have
you.
one body. We only have one body. I guess I'm gonna have to start paying attention.
And I want to be
Where do you
65.
shop? Do you go to Walmart? Do you go to Whole Foods? What do you
So-
go to Trader Joe's?
I normally, Trader Joe's was a big staple. But Trader Joe's is one of the ones I gotta watch out for now.
Wow.
Read the back of their stuff.
Okay.
Same Aldi, they're owned by the same people.
We didn't like Aldi.
We
We
did.
went in there. I was like,
Now I'm not saying this is every product, y'all. Read the back of Walmart.
So-
They doing it. Walmart got stuff in them chips, them off-brand chips. Flip it over. Read the back of
I
it.
buy those.
Off brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because we kind of grew up
So,
like
so
that
what do
though.
we need to look for? Like what we look
Well, first of all, we want to learn how to read a label and just read and see what's in it.
And
You
can't
if you can't
pronounce
pronounce it,
Don't put it in your
rice. All this talk about rice. Rice makes you fat. No. The rice that you're buying and maybe the way you're preparing it.
What
Just
kind of
get
rice you get?
just the rice where it say rice at the back.
I
The
like
ingredient
basmati.
rice don't have
I
nothing
like
else
the
in it.
basmati rice.
Mm-hmm.
I like basmati rice. What else? Y'all, we're gonna have to have her back just for a cooking and food segment. We're gonna make. She gave a recipe for her taco seasoning because she don't do the packets. She makes her own.
I try to do everything, you know, because we have the seasonings in the house. You have cumin, you have chili powder, you have oregano. This is stuff that everybody normally keeps. So let's just mix it all together. Chili powder, boom, we got taco seasoning. A little salt if you want salt, pepper,
So
stuff like that.
You just essentially got to build it. You can't get it where it just come pre-made. Is what you're saying?
You can. Tabitha Brown has. She has one in
Because she's
Walmart.
vegan,
Walmart had it, but once again, we got to think about it. Once we start putting stuff on the shelf,
Preservative.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's best to just get the chili powder and build it with the.
and then you can have it. You can make your own. Get your own little spices and make one little jar.
Buy some cute little jars.
We'll have to have a vegan cookout one day. Just
Yes.
let it go.
Ooh, that would be fun. Maybe you and Lamar. What's that?
It's, nutrition.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all a big one. I'm gonna leave that code good to 12 o'clock. The code is good until 12. Lab 50, LAB 50. You can get 2 bags of tea for the price of one. It knocks the tea down to $17.50. This is the cheapest you won't ever get this tea. Okay? To 12 o'clock. I'm turning it off. Lab
12
50.
o'clock.
You want to learn how to read the label. So, Jackie, what you're saying is you want me to go. And the reason why I don't be going live, y'all, I don't have a real excuse.
She don't, because I've been telling her, go live, go live.
Because I get on here and I start playing. Y'all see how she'll tell me not to say something? See? That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why. And I wasn't going to say anybody. I was just going to say, some of you all are not that nice. That's all I was going to say.
Well, she could have said that.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, y'all. I know I get on here playing a lot, but when it comes to how I eat, and this is how I eat, professionalism 101. So just let's return that.
It's the smiles and the thumbs up for me, y'all. We're gonna close it out, Danielle. It's been a pleasure. You have to come back and cook us something vegan.
Yes.
Because I'm really trying. Every time I eat dairy, it's like a.
And that's because it's, and I said this to Mom yesterday. It was something about some food, and I was like, I don't want that cow puss on my stuff. And Mom was like, why did I have to say that? Well, if you all go actually look and see how milk and stuff is made, that's what it is. It's cow puss.
And everything else.
Oh my God.
But
But wait, that last word you're talking about with if you wanted to transition into vegan or just cut back on dairy and or meat. Start small. It's the same as with anything else. If you want to start saving money, $1 at a time, or $2 or whatever. So for me, what I did was I got rid of the pork and beef first, and then just start weeding stuff out like that. It's not that hard. And don't forget, you can do all things through Christ Jesus, okay? Because you're going to need him.
Right.
You're definitely going to need him.
you need them just every day, especially on a weight loss journey, because food calls my name, okay? All right, we'll be back right after this with Decora. She's up next. But y'all will be seeing Danielle again because she's going to come with the hot place mama got her. Hey, mama. And she's going to come in here and make us healthier.
Yes.
As a whole.
Because y'all know I am a little hungry. Oh, okay.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.
Subscribe to Danielle if you want to get those Pilates workouts and meal plans, affirmations, journal prompts, all the things. Lab 50 until 12 o'clock noon, and then it's over for you. It'll be back to $35 per bag.
Yes, baby. 12 o'clock, this tea going back. Because Billy got 155 items on his Christmas list, so I have to fulfill it.
Okay, y'all.
Well, thank you all for stopping in. Bye-bye.